Welcome to Animate Horizon. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing adventures.
Emily had always been fascinated by history. For her, the past wasn't just a series of stories in books, but a world she longed to step into, to experience firsthand. Yet she never imagined that one day she would actually have the chance. One day, while exploring the dusty corners of the school's ancient library, she stumbled upon an odd and ancient book. Its cover was made of worn leather, inscribed with symbols she didn't recognize. As soon as her fingers brushed the surface, the air around her seemed to shift. The ground trembled slightly, and before she could react, a blinding light engulfed her. When Emily opened her eyes again, she was no longer in the quiet, familiar library. The vibrant streets of ancient Rome stretched out in front of her. People in tunics walked by, and towering statues of emperors loomed in the distance. She stood at the very heart of the Roman Empire, and there, in the center of it all, Julius Caesar, unknowingly marching toward his tragic fate. Emily froze. She knew exactly what was about to happen. History told the story of Caesar's betrayal and murder. But now she was here, in the midst of it all. Should she intervene? Should she warn him and possibly change the course of history? Or would that have irreversible consequences? Before she could decide, the book suddenly glowed again. The world around her dissolved, and in the blink of an eye, she was no longer in Rome. This time, the heat of the Egyptian sun beat down on her as she stood before the magnificent palace of Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt herself. Confusion swept over her. Why was she here? What was the purpose of these strange, powerful journeys through time? But one thing was certain. Each moment in time she visited was pivotal, shaping the very fabric of history. From the turbulent days of World War II, where she witnessed the struggles and pain of an entire generation, to the unknown future where the world was drastically different, Emily came to understand one painful truth. Changing the past had consequences. Every action she took, every decision she made, rippled through time, shifting the course of history. The book wasn't just a tool for time travel, it was a test of will, a test of her ability to make choices, knowing that the weight of each decision could alter the future forever. Emily soon realized that playing with time, trying to fix what was broken, came at a steep price. And as the events she witnessed unfolded, the burden of responsibility began to weigh heavily on her shoulders. Time was fragile. Every choice she made seemed to create more questions, more uncertainties. Could she truly change the past without disrupting everything else? Was she strong enough to shoulder the weight of the power she now held in her hands? Now, Emily stands at a crossroads. Should she close the book and leave history as it was meant to unfold? Or should she continue to intervene, altering the events of the past, despite the risks? The book of time is in her hands, and with every page she turns, a new future is written, one she may not fully understand, but one that could change everything.